helps us with the reaction time, stabilizes our knees, our back, our ankles. We're gonna go through a series of a couple of exercises, not too many. One will be without weights and one will be with weights. If you feel that you wanna go ahead and not use the weights, it's up to you. Use your discretion. You can do the workout with or without shoes, preferably without shoes. Therefore, you're able to feel the floor a lot more. I'm doing it with shoes because I have been doing it with no shoes on. So again, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna begin with our first exercise. Place your weights, should you have them, whether you're gonna use them or not, maybe as a tool for you to actually use it as a guide. We're gonna begin by first standing on the four corners of your foot. You can stand on the right or the left, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be doing both sides regardless. We're gonna lift up and we're gonna hold. And we're just gonna go ahead and do progression. Each movement, we will progress through it. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder back, standing on that foot throughout the whole corners of the foot. Nice and tall. You don't wanna be crunching, you wanna make sure that you're lifted. Your body should be in the center of gravity, and we're gonna hold for 10. Abs are nice and tight. This is where the midline is really working and fighting not to fall. And slowly bring it down. We're gonna go to the other side. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder back. Take your time, you can get that foot in front of you. Gradually lift up that knee without tucking the hip in. You wanna stand nice and tall, nice and long. Exhale. Again, if you can have hand weights if you want. We're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring it down. Keeping your head up, slowly come down, pick up your weights. We're gonna do this one more time with the weights. If you have the weights, if not, no problem. Go ahead and do it without. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder back. Point the toe in and lift up and hold without caving your hip. And we're gonna hold. And Nadia, I know, is gonna give me a 30 count. So we're gonna go ahead, and if we wanna progress with this one, we can take the arms up and lift up and keep holding. We can always go back to the first one where your hands are on your hip. You can lower your leg down if you want to make it easier. You want to make it a little bit harder, add a little bit of hops to it. 30 more. If you feel that you're losing your form and your alignment, please go right ahead and adjust and come right back into it. If you notice I'm wobbling, and that's a good thing because that is retraining my ankles and my knee. Slowly bring down the arms and the foot. Other side, shoulder back. Abs are nice and tight. Again, the idea is to keep the shoulders over your hip. Take that toe out, lift and hold. This is where I'm gonna start working on my alignment and see where my foot is. My core is nice and tight. I'm not leaning my hip back. We're gonna take arms up. You can start at shoulder level here, and then I can easily start progressing and taking my arms up. Keep breathing. 30. We're gonna hold for 30 more. This is where you start noticing one side stronger than the other, more flexible than the other. As I always suggest, please work on the weaker part rather than the strongest part we have. 20. Nice and tight, abs in, and if you're not wobbling, that's a good thing. If you are, try to keep yourself up. 30. Is that it? Oh. Drop the arms and release. We're gonna place the weights on the side. We're gonna only lift up one leg up, and from here, we're gonna go ahead and swing that leg back and forth. Again, this is not how high my leg goes. It's a rather of. My foot does not touch the floor. We're gonna go 50 of these. So by moving your legs front and back, you tend to lose more coordination and balance. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and start using those arms. Once again, this is coordination plus balance.
20.
We're not swinging that leg too far back. Really focus on your core. 30 seconds up to 60 seconds is a good holding position for a balanced exercise.
40.
And
50.
release. Good.
Woo.
All right, other side. Here we go. Standing on all. Now, some of these exercises may not be too challenging, but they are if you are not used to doing these type of exercises. So that's why we're doing them today. So here we go. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder back. Hands begin on the hips, and we're just gonna go ahead and swing with persistence, with precision, that my core is really helping me kick that leg front and back. All right, anytime we're ready, we'll start our 50 count. If we wanna move through the arms, so this is mimicking a walking movement. If we are not able to hold that 50 count, do as many as you can, and every day increase on it. A quick reminder, with balance, you are using your senses, smelling,
30.
seeing, hearing, looking. We take one element, it gets a little bit more challenging. I don't think we're gonna do that today.
40. 50.
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna do this one again. If you have your weights, pick up your weights, roll the shoulder back, abs are nice and tight. Here we go. Anytime we're ready, we're gonna begin first with the leg. Please make sure that you're not hitting your leg with your weights. And we're gonna begin now with 50. Your arm does not go higher than the shoulder. This is not an upper body workout. Focus on your balance, your core, your coordination.
10.
It is so important to work balance because it also gives us a lot more awareness of our body in motion through the day. Your movements can be as big as you choose, as long as you're keeping safe movement. Meaning I'm not yanking my arm all the way up above my head. My leg is not kicking up.
More.
Natty on my right, Carla and Julie
50.
on my left, and release.
Ooh, it's harder with weights.
As always, we work as a team, so I always thank my girls. Natty, thank you for helping me with the count. Here we go. All right, so we begin first with the leg, and we begin the walk. Okay, so extremely, extremely, extremely crucial on one thing that we have to do, or else, actually, we're kind of defeating our purpose. Please make sure that your toes are aligned with your knee with your hip. If you turn your foot out, because that is your natural stance, you're defeating the purpose.
20.
Now I recognize that my left side is extremely weaker than my right. We're gonna keep practicing this because after Nat's count, we're gonna drop the weight, come back and do it one more time with a bit of an elevation to it. Beautiful, thank you. Drop your weights to the side. All right, please make sure they are on the side. We can continue doing it with weights, without weights. Take that leg up and we're gonna do just the same thing, except this time, add a little kick and a hop. Keep going. We're gonna go for 25 of these. It's a lot harder because you're jumping. So we're going half the time of what we did with the other one. Good. Other side. Make sure that there's nothing around you should you be tilting towards that side. All right, we begin here low and then go for it. And wish me luck on this one. Again, I don't want to swing my arms too high. Beautiful. Next one. We're going to be standing on one leg. We're not going to take the leg back. The idea is try to keep your hip down. Opposite arm will come up. So let's begin it like so. From here, we're going to come down and touch down. Notice that I'm trying not to kick my leg back or side. The idea is try to keep it as down, as low as you can underneath that hip. It doesn't mean that it's not going to move. The idea is to isolate through the core, and that's why we said it's a midline exercise today. Here we go. Down, touch down. We're going to go 16 of these, and then we'll go to the other side. Again, the idea is to try to keep that leg underneath your hip. Modification can be where you put your weight and just tap the weight down. If you can't go as far, that's okay. Or just tap your knee. Exhale, coming down. You're contracting your abs deeper, gets you to go down lower. All right. Remember, if we tend to fall quite a bit, or we're about to fall, strengthening the ankles will allow carry that fall. Here we go. Arm up, lift up. One side is always going to be better than the other one. Here we go. Again, we can start here, tap the knee. If you have a weight, you can tap the weight down, or you can go all the way down to the floor. If your leg is touching the opposite leg, it is easier. To catch your fall, you can come back, tap that opposite leg. If not, take it away. These exercises are challenging even to us. All right, one more time. Again, just to give you an idea what we were talking about, place one weight in front of you. We're gonna carry the other one. That foot's gonna come up here. Keep it underneath that hip, and we're gonna come down. Again, you can tap the knee all the way up. You can tap your weight all the way up or go all the way down to the floor. Here we go. So you have one heavy in one side that is imbalance. Makes us work harder than if we had two weights in both hands, one on each side. And how do you stabilize? Through your core. Beautiful job. All right, now here we go, girls.
She's definitely harder with the weight.
Abs in, chest up. We'll begin. Lift up that leg. I can begin tapping my knee and lift. I can begin progression just a little bit more. Tapping the weight or cone, whatever you have. We're going all the way down. We're not going to do any dynamic balance workout today, which is where our bodies are jumping and moving about. Nice. All right, next one is what we call a fly away. We're gonna stand, feet parallel, toes forward, ankles should be underneath your hip. Take one leg back, doesn't matter which one. We're gonna come down and hinge. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder back, drop the arms. And when that leg goes up, so does simultaneously, the arms will go up. Now, one way you're gonna see we can do this is by allowing the foot to touch the floor. You don't wanna touch the floor, you don't have to. Ready? Slight knee bend. Drop the arms, retract the shoulders. Ready, go. We can tap or not tap. The lower you go with the upper body as you hinge, the harder it is. Other side. All four corners of the foot, abs are nice and tight. Slide back, retract, hinge down, using your core, drop your arms. Once again, it's a nice long spine. All right, we're not gonna do the second set because I'd like to move into lateral movement. So we're gonna have one weight. It's gonna be exactly where your foot is. Your standing leg will be next to your weight or whatever it is that you want. We're gonna go. You can tap back here, somewhat of a curtsy squat, and we're gonna come back and tap here. First variation. Second will be I can lift, I can tap the back and keep my leg up. Third variation, keep that leg up. Are we ready? Here we go. Arm up, shoulders back. Lift if you choose. Begin. Try to cross that leg as far back as you can. Working your tempo, your own rhythm. We don't use momentum. Other side.
Ooh, I feel that ankle.
Ah,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
that's
I
a
don't know.
great thing. As we strengthen the ankles, anytime we're about to take a fall or we lose balance, we are able to really pick up that fall. Here we go. Again, we can tap here and keep lifting. We can not tap, tap in the front, or here we go. What I would like you to do is not to do what is comfortable. Do what is a bit challenging. It's okay to include a couple of challenging ones in between, or to include the easier version for you. As long as you keep moving, as long as you keep doing this. One more. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. 10 reps with the weight. Almost done, guys, almost done. Here we go. Begin. can tap the floor, go up, or tap your weight and up. You want to go for 6 more? Let's go. Keep it uniform. Exhale when you're working. Inhale when it's less work for you. Last one. Let's hold 16 counts. Hold. Abs in, chest up. Open up that chest. You're going to be breathing. Shoulder back, pulling them all the way back behind you, dropping them down towards your pocket. And slowly release. Other side.
You guys are too quiet.
I'm so concentrated.
Oh my God.
It does take some more
That's a mental
concentration.
connection. For sure.
Okay, here we go. Once again, work on that weak side, which is mine, the left. Here we go. We can tap the knee down, go up. I can tap the weight, or a cone if you have, or all the way down to the floor. The more you practice balance, the better you get. This should be incorporated in your exercise program 2 to 3 times a week. We lose our balance if we don't work it. You lose it if you don't use it. Hold. Beautiful. And release. One more thing. We're going to go ahead and take that weight. Stand right in the center of it. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder back. All you're going to do is you're going to go over and back. Over and back. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, back. We're going to go 16 of these. 6 more. You gotta lift that knee all the way up. Yes, you're working that quadricep. Standing leg is working on your balance. Other side. Over, whatever. It could be a cone, it could be a weight, it could be a water bottle. Goal is not to drop it. 16. Lift up that knee. All right, one more time. Pick up that weight. Now, the leg that you are moving is the leg where the weight's gonna go on. Makes it harder. Here we go. So we're gonna go here, here. You can add a little hop. 16. And ready? Go. A lot of core. Mind-muscle connection. All right, here we go. Last one.
Mira todo esto.
Yeah, I know.
All right, here we go. Up. You begin with the low one and add a jump if you want.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
All right, shake it out. Once again, guys, balance. You should practice this 2 to 3 times a week. We get better the more we practice. Increase your time, increase your reps. Don't forget to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have these exercises there. Other than that, stay tuned for the tip of the day. We love you guys. S.H.E Fitness Studio, S.H.E Fitness Group. Thank you and have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. Bye.